Okay, this is a big whale painting of a whale. Right before he goes down, they surface and then they dive to eat. And I think it's 8 feet wide. And you can see the water running off his tail. And usually the tail will flip up and they drop down and they dive down to get food. I was really affected by my trip to Hawaii and seeing the whales there, how much they're just awesome powers and beautiful. So I've done quite a few whale paintings, sea turtles, and natural environment. This painting over here is one that I did after I came back from Haiti. And it's an elephant and a giraffe and a rhino. And you can see through the mist into the mountains. It's kind of spirits. There are faces in here, faces up here, faces through a chicken. And it's called Genesis. It's about all life is connected and then sort of the birth of all life and how everything's interdependent. It's got gold leaf around it, so it's in a sense evoking the idea of an altarpiece and how nature is sacred, which is a theme that runs through all of my work. This is a drawing 4 feet wide in 3 panels. It's called the Earth Triptych. It's all animals, and this white figure 8 parabola runs through the middle. And there are all kinds of animals, giraffes and geese and dolphins and bees and elephants and seashells and fish swimming and polar bears, a lion hidden, hummingbird and deer. I really believe that nature is sacred if indeed nature was created by God or Earth Mother or creation, then nature is sacred. It's just that man has messed up a lot of the environment. The idea of this is that nature is a beautiful, sacred thing. This is gold leaf around the top edges, invoking a triptych or an altarpiece. And again, it's done in dust, and then I work it with an eraser. And then this one has colored pencils and silver point graphite pencil. A lot of little hidden, subtle things going on. There's a moose and different animals all in their different lives living together without a big problem. I know that humankind has negatively affected the natural environment. Drawing only 1.5 inches wide, and I think it's 3.5 inches high. And there's a face looking up at the star, and a face in the shadows, and trees and leaves. And there's a feather. You see feathers as little precious gifts from birds, and they're amazing how the feathers have all these little details, and the drawings are about that too, just how each one's a little treasure in its own way. There's subtle textures and little birds flying, have their own mind of their own, and the more you look, the more you find things. The more you look, the more you discover. Yeah. That's a little stained glass window I made. There's inch-thick glass around the edges, and in the center there's thinner glass that's been sandblasted. There's a sun with rays coming off in the window there's a little wax figure and then a little rhinoceros that I got in Haiti, in Jacmel, Haiti. It's early morning in Bellows Falls, Herrick's Cove area. Real abstract. This is one of my favorite little landscape paintings. It's just colors against each other. You can see the island and the little pieces of land on the Connecticut River and the purple mountain in the background. Just little bits of sunlight bouncing off, and I like the abstractness of it. This is a self-portrait I did. It's in oils on canvas board. Just straight painting. It was on a dark piece of canvas, something I painted over. One night, just straight painting. It's about an hour and a half standing in front of a mirror painting myself. And it's funny how you see different parts of yourself, because it looks like I can see my father and my mother in the face as well. But that's what I look like when I'm painting. I like that painting. This is a little painting of a hummingbird, just getting a quick little taste from a flower. And this painting's in acrylics. And I actually put some acrylic medium and put the grass right on the surface of the canvas, and the fern. The flower's painted and the bird is painted. And you can see the leaves in the background. And I like hummingbirds. I feed hummingbirds here. I got 4 hummingbird feeders, and I love seeing them. They're feisty little characters. I love it when they come back in the spring. And I think they're beautiful. Okay, this is a painting of a heron, and it's flying across the pond. It's painted in acrylic. It's called Heron Flight. He's just caught a little fish that he's going to take to his children. And it's sort of multi-layered. You can see the lily pads on the water and the lily flowers. And some of it feels like reflection. Some of it feels like ferns on the bank. And I like the multi-layered feeling of nature that